And when it comes to doggy do-gooders, you can't beat a seeing eye dog. The Guide Dog Foundation was founded over 75 years ago to provide guide dogs and training free of charge to people who are blind, have low vision, or have other disabilities. I heard about these life-changing dogs, so Rockefeller and I headed to their Long Island campus to meet Cristina, one of their expert trainers.
As all dog parents know, forget about us. Let's introduce you to the man of the hour. This is Rockefeller.
Oh, he's beautiful. Hi, Rockefeller.
4.5 months. And Cristina, I need you desperately. This man needs some training.
All right.
So I want to know what it takes.
To train the perfect dog takes 3 steps. Step 1, puppyhood.
Do I hear puppies?
Welcome to our puppy socialization room.
They're all mini Rockefellers.
So it looks like it's just a room full of toys, but actually what's happening is these puppies are learning how to be comfortable with different types of textures and sounds, because our guide dogs need to be really comfortable in all different types of environments. They also like fingers really well, too. So here at the Guide Dog Foundation, we do what's called purposeful breeding. So we breed for a reason. We are looking more for temperament. We want to make sure that our dogs are confident and really adaptable to all different types of situations.
Once the puppies are 10 weeks old, they're placed with volunteers who will raise them till 18 months. Then they're brought back for a 12-week formal guide dog training. This is make or break for every trainee. Cristina introduced us to star student, Dee Dee.
So Dee Dee's main things to learn are to avoid obstacles. That includes overhead obstacles like a flag or a low-hanging branch, as well as low obstacles, so like a crack in the sidewalk or a root, and finding things as well. She can find the handrail to a stair. She can find doorknobs.
Things that we all take for granted.
Exactly. And then they're also taught to be calm and relaxed, like Dee Dee is showcasing right now.
Like you need to learn. So what is it about dogs that have people just mesmerized?
I honestly think it's just their innocence and their love for us, that no matter what kind of day we have, they just love us. Their whole world revolves around us, right? Like you come home and I'm sure he's super excited to see you. And I think it's that love that we don't always get from people that we can get from an animal, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, now you're doing good for her. Traitor.
Only 70% of trainees make it to step 3, graduate. Once the 12-week training is complete, each guide dog is placed with a client that will fit his or her lifestyle. And we met one graduate who helped his owner go the gold medal distance. Meet superstar Anastasia Pagonis and her guide dog, Radar.
Good boy, Radar, forward.
Anastasia is a gold medal winning and 3-time world champion swimmer. Not only is she one incredible athlete, she's also an advocate, reaching her millions of social media followers to change the way the world sees the visually impaired.
If you put your fists together and like hold it up in front of your eyes, like nose distance, that's how I saw the world until I was 14.
Anastasia began losing her vision at 11 years old. After years and several misdiagnoses, she and her mother never gave up. They eventually found a specialist. She was diagnosed with autoimmune retinopathy, as well as a genetic disorder that would take the rest of her usable vision.
As you can imagine, that was very hard for me, so I kind of went through a dark depression for between 6 and 8 months. It was hard for me to like shower, like basically doing anything, because I felt like I was a burden to everyone. I think it really had to come from me to get out of that place, and it did take a while, but I was able to shine a light on it instead of dull myself and share myself with the world.
You share so much on social media, but I'm sure there's also trolls and hate.
Of course.
And I even heard that some people are saying that they don't even believe that you're actually blind.
Yeah, I have a lot of people that are very ignorant on social media, and I think that that's due to not enough people with disabilities being out there and the way that Hollywood portrays blindness, which is probably someone wearing dark sunglasses walking with a cane like a zombie. And I want to break down that stereotype and show people, no, you don't have to put me in that box. I can be a professional athlete. I can wear makeup. I can dress cute. Like, I can be that girl.
And Anastasia is definitely that girl. The dark-haired beauty shows off her extraordinary life for her millions of followers on TikTok and Instagram. Everything from makeup to her love of swimming, all the while educating us on how she navigates the world as a blind person.
Tell me what the process is in terms of actually swimming. How do you navigate the waters as an athlete?
In my classification, we all wear completely blacked out goggles because blindness is a spectrum. Some people see nothing, some people see through a pinhole, some people can see shapes and shadows, so it kind of just depends. So we all wear blacked out goggles.
To even the playing field.
Exactly. And when we are swimming, we use something called a tapper, which is a pole with a pool noodle, like on the end of it. And people who are trained will be on each end of the pool and they will give me a little tap on the head, and that's how I know that the wall is coming up.
But aside from that, it's just swimming.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, of course, your partner in crime, Radar, who's there every step of the way. How has he just changed it for you? I mean, when you first got him.
I feel like it was very hard for me as a teenager going through the process of losing my vision and not having that independence of like being able to go to the mall with my friends by myself. And once I got Radar, I had all of my independence back, which was something that is worth something you could never imagine. I'm able to do basically everything, not by myself, but with my best friend.
Anastasia and Radar are truly a perfect match. And their inspiring story made me wish I could walk a mile in her shoes, if only for a moment. So trainer Cristina invited me to take part in a blindfold walk, a rite of passage for every trainer to get a sense of how these incredible dogs lead their owners out in the big, wide, unpredictable world.
Let's do this. You're gonna tell her forward.
Forward.
Good.
Dogs, especially Rockefeller, can be wacky, unlimited balls of energy. But they are so much more.
And you're gonna tell her halt.
Halt.
Good job.
And we're done?
We're done. Yay!
What?
These dogs today are truly changing, shaping, and saving lives every day. They teach us patience, kindness, and unconditional love for everyone. In essence, they are some of the greatest teachers we have.
Excuse me, sir. Did you have a good time?